hours. I didn't know they breathe so loudly. I didn't know they blink so much, right? So you're like, oh, like I didn't know all this. Like I was only meeting my husband or my wife on the weekend. Now I'm seeing them every day. I didn't know they are so snobby, right? So now you're beginning to see this, right? And then some of you are missing your husbands, right? So somebody says they miss their husbands because they're essential workers. So I'm just in jest. I'm talking in jest. Making light of our neuroses, because if you don't have humor, then that arrow is going to kill you. So we have to laugh about our craziness, yes? And see it in the light of wisdom. That whatever is coming out because of Pandora boxes that are exploding inside. These Pandora boxes that are waiting as landmines to be tripped on. So can we use this moment in time to be students of what is coming out and ask, what does this mean about me, right? How is this all about me, correct? How can I rise to my own healing and understand that I need to make changes in my life? I need to connect more. I need to create more boundaries. Or when this is over, this is what I need to do. And for now, I may have a stopgap measure, but later I will do this. You're beginning to understand for the first time in this pause who you really are. And this is what this virus is doing in a painful way, right? It's taken away our loved ones. It's taken away our schedule. It's taken. Look, I'm saying it's taken. Right? We feel like it's taken away our loved ones. We feel like this virus has taken away our schedule, our routines. Damn it, it has, right? In many ways it has. But in many ways, it just is, right? And we now have to adapt to reality. It just is. For example, if it began raining 24 hours a day for 365 days a year, we would have to adapt, correct? So yesterday when I saw my daughter with the masks, I shifted it immediately to, don't look at it like, oh, poor thing. Look at it as, wow, we're protecting ourselves. Just like we would wear raincoats and umbrellas every damn day. Imagine if we lived on a planet where it rained all day, right? We just haven't experienced that, but imagine, that's how it is now. It's raining and we have to protect ourselves all day. We have to adapt. We are adaptable. We can do this. And imagine if this happened in 1918 like it did. They didn't even have this computer, this connectivity. We have this. We're doing better than those people did out there, right? We have this. So there's a lot to connect with. There's a lot to learn from. This is not a lost moment that you need to just delete from your snapshot album. This is not a moment where you're just waiting for it to get over. No, we are in this moment to learn. And what we can learn about is how we make second, third, fourth, 15 arrows. Because what we're doing now is what we've done always. It's our pattern. So how do we understand our pattern with compassion? And how do we become a student and a teacher of this moment? This moment is here to stay, guys. Okay? You may stop wearing masks 24 hours a day, or outside, may you wear it 8 hours. It's indelibly changed us till it will pass. It will pass, but it's not passing anytime soon. It will pass. I think in 2 or 3 years, this will be, oh, remember what we did in 2020? Remember? Ha ha ha. Right? I think we will be safely beyond it. But it doesn't matter, guys, because something else will happen in our lives. Sorry to say. Not a pandemic, but a microscopic event in your life. Something is going to happen. You're going to break up with your lover. You're going to get diabetes. Your child is going to not get into the college they wanted to get. Something is going to happen that is going to feel like a crisis. So, whether you like it or not, your adaptation, your capacity to be a student is never going to end. And being a student is uncomfortable, isn't it? It means asking, what do I need to learn? What am I failing at? How should I grow up? Right? We don't want to be students. Damn it. But the truth is, life is always a teacher. We are always students, whether we like it or not. We wanted to be parents. Bloody hell, we realized can't even be a parent. Now this Dr. Shefali says we have to be a student. I want to be a parent, my people tell me. I became a parent because I want to be a parent. And I'm like, please don't be a parent, be a student. And they're like, go to hell, right? And they fire me. Because we want to be something, not students. Because students mean we have to open, we have to expand, we have to be vulnerable, we have to learn. Who wants to use our head to learn all the time? Who wants to look inside all the time? We want to be the masters, we want to be the commanders, we want to be in control. And when you're a student, you're not in control. But here's the thing. We missed the memo. Always a student. Life will always win. Life will always win. Reality will always win. Whether you like it or not, you will have to learn from reality. You will have to adapt to reality. Adaptation is in our blood. Adaptation is who we are. We cannot escape being a student. We want to be the adult. We want to be in charge. We want to have predictability. No, the essence of life is that we will always not know. Therefore, we will always be the humble one. We will always be the receiver of the lesson. We will always be the student. So you have a choice. You can keep acting like you're in charge. You're the parent. You're the adult. Damn it. You'll do what you want to do. You're in a free country. You're a free person. Okay, go ahead. Reality will still win. Reality is what reality is. Whether you like it or not, it is going to win. You are not over reality. At best, you can be a conscious partner of reality, but you cannot win reality. So the sooner you realize that your winning comes from saying, what can I learn? What are my lessons? Then you have taken from reality the jewels. You have alchemized reality into gold. You have taken something that could be so onerous, so burdensome, into beauty. And that's how we have to live every day. What can I learn? What can I teach? What can I learn? What can I teach? And when you have that attitude to the present moment, you begin to meet the present moment with reverence, with respect. It's here to teach me. It's here to give me something. It's here to reflect something back at me. It's giving me. It's not taking from me. It's giving me. You see? When you're a student, you're always taking. You're always the receiver. And when you're the teacher, you're in the giving mode, but you're getting. So there's this mutuality, there's this reciprocity, this circle of eternal fulfillment. You have energy. But if you feel like you should be given too, because you're greater than, and damn it, you need to be in charge, you will deplete. Because that hierarchical dominance is tyranny, is one directional. It's not reciprocity. So when you approach life with reverence, with humility, with the acceptance of the isness, right? With the declaration that you're here to be a student, that you're here to understand, that you are humble, you will adapt. We have to wear masks. We have to wear masks. It's okay. We're still alive. We're still part of nature. We're still breathing, right? Then we see in every moment what we are getting, not what we are losing, right? So this approach can only occur when you pay attention to how you take the first arrow of reality and you make it the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. So in every situation, what I do, and I do it every day, I'm telling you, I'm a master of at least 10 extra arrows I make. Okay, I don't know about you, I make 10 extra. For every one, I make 10. So I'm always watching, oh, this was reality, and look how I put on reality extra arrows. I just inseminated more little inner children in me, and I burst forth my landmines. And then I look inside and I go, what landmines from my inner child, what am I activating? And they will always be, as I've said, every class, all to do with fear. Who am I? Am I worthy? Am I going to make it? Will I belong? Will we be okay? Is this okay? Right? It's coming from fear. The only reason we get activated is because we are in fear. So this is it, guys. We're in this reality. We're here. You and I together. We're in this globally. What an amazing opportunity to understand what we can do together as a globe, how we can move together as a globe. But we can only move together through the individual, through one, right? I always say one is everyone, one is a million. So together means you in the silence of your home, No one needs to know about it. You don't need to go on Instagram. In the silence of your home, you declare, I will be humble, a humble servant and student of surrender to the present moment. And when you decide to be that humble servant and student of the present moment, then you use the arrows that seem to be plunging against you to turn them into the gold of your evolution. You take that arrow and you turn it into gold. Only when you come to this present moment with the right attitude, with the attitude that this is life, this is the destination, this is where I needed to be. I have arrived. No resistance. What can I learn? What can I see? How can I grow? What locals do I need to meet to really understand this experience, as in learn from wisdom teachers? How can I get from this experience the richest possible moment in time? You have arrived at your destination. There is no destination. It's here. Stop resisting the here. Enter the here. It's here. The moment you've been waiting for is here. It just doesn't look like you wanted it to look, but it's still worthy. It's still your life. You're still living. Stop waiting for that life. It's not that life in a packaged box. It's this. Whatever this is, if you're breathing, this is the destination. This is the outcome. This is the goal. This is the point. The whole point is right now. So enter the present moment with the energy of humility that you are just a student here to receive. So I'm going to read a verse from the Tao. I don't know which verse I'm really on, but I think I was on verse 11. Okay, so this is from the Tao Te Ching, which is the most beautiful book all about how to live in chaos, how to live in life. Because life is chaotic. If not this chaos, some other chaos. So here it is. So look, Maria just wrote, I'm scared to go back to work when everything opens up. She's not living in the present. Maria, you're living in the future. Are you scared right now? No. Has work opened up now? No. Enter the present moment. Bring your thoughts back to the present. If you want to learn more about meditation, which I teach about bringing your thoughts back to the present, take down this website. I'm going there at 1 o'clock to teach meditation. It's facebook.com, yes, /groups/get superpowered /. So groups/get superpowered /. I teach meditation there every day. I'm going to go there. It's 12:47 Eastern time now. I'm going to teach there at 1 o'clock, but the time changes every day depending on the mood. Okay, so from the Tao Te Ching, verse number 11, it says, we join spokes together in a wheel, but it is the center hole that makes the wagon move. Okay? We shape clay into a pot, but it is the emptiness inside that holds whatever we want. We hammer wood for a house, but it is the inner space in the house that makes it livable. We work with being, but non-being is what we use. Oh my goodness. So what this means is that life is lived in the air. We are held by the formless, by the breath. I am sitting here not in my house. I'm sitting here in the space inside my house. The shape is because of the space. What this is saying is that life is lived in the formless, not in the form. It doesn't matter how we look. It doesn't matter whether we're inside or outside. It doesn't matter if we're rich or poor, tall or thin, successful or not. That is all form. Life is lived in the unformed, in the formless, in the inside, in the energy, in the heart, in the compassion, in the empathy. All the rest is the illusion. You think the shape of the pot is from the shape of the pot. It's not. It's the space inside. Okay, come and meditate with me. Facebook.com/groups/get superpowered. I'll see you here back tomorrow, most likely, typically at noon Eastern, but sometimes I'm a little late. It is what it is. Bye guys. Bye guys. Thank you for joining me, Instagram.